Good morning. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Community Church of Glen Allen. We are a welcoming congregation where we strive to transform ourselves and the world through love, wonder, and connection. My name is Eric Kraft, and I serve on the nominating committee. Whether you are here for the first time or the 1,000th time, welcome. Whatever you are facing in your own life, welcome. This is a place where we try our best to be real with one another, to get through hard things together, and to remind ourselves and one another of the values that ground us and center us, that motivate and move us. Whoever you are, whatever your faith journey, whomever you love, you are welcome here. We welcome all who seek to know the sacred and all who seek to make our world more just. Our commitment is to be together in covenant, to live out our values, and to work together towards our mission. These are what make a church. These are what make our church. Please rise in body or spirit to join me in our affirmation of who this community is, beginning with that all-important word. Love is the message of this church, and service is our way. This is our great covenant together, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. Let's join in singing our opening hymn, Spring Has Now Unwrapped the Flowers, which is number 63 in our gray hardback hymnal. Spring has now unwrapped the flowers, day is fast reviving, life in all her growing powers, toward the light is striving, gone the iron touch of cold, winter time and frost time,
You may be seated. All right. Here they come, our flowers. Thank you, beloveds, for bringing those flowers up, helping us make this amazing bouquet. My name is Reverend Sarah. I use she, her pronouns. I invite you to join me in saying our chalice lighting words as Kieran lights our chalice. I'm going to let Kieran come up, and then we're going to light it. Thank you. Thank you. There's one right there, Karen. We're doing this. Excellent. Within the heart of the flower, the fountain of beauty, within the heart of community, a fire that warms and dances. Within the heart of each of us, a spark of the spirit of life. Holy, holy, holy. This morning, we're making sure everyone is invited to participate in our new member ceremony. Youth, adults, and children are all important members of our community, and we want them all to be present for this special time in the life of our congregation. I'd like to invite the new members to come forward so that we can welcome you as new members of our Unitarian Universalist Community Church. May you here find guidance and companionship on your spiritual journey and a source of caring, joy, challenge, and commitment in your lives. Welcome to this community of faith and hope.
On behalf of the UUCC Board, I welcome you to this, our liberal religious community. We do not ask for a creedal confession as a sign of your membership. Instead, we ask that you share with this fellowship your time, talent, and treasure, and to open your hearts to us. In return, we pledge to you our support and care.
All right, hopefully you have the insert. Did you all get one? All right, if you have one and you're willing to share it, great. Thank you. We need everyone to have that. Okay, congregation, please rise in body or spirit. Ready? We welcome you to the Unitarian Universalist Community Church, our beloved community. New members.
We have come to the Unitarian Universalist Community Church as we search for spiritual community, a place of open minds and open hearts.
Congregation, your commitment gratifies us, your energies enliven us, your presence renews us. And our vision and our engagement.
We welcome you on our shared journey in the spirit of freedom, faith, and hope.
Here we seek a place to grow in heart, mind, and spirit.
We pledge to you our love and goodwill.
As I call your name, please come forward or just raise your hand to welcome and receive a gift. So we have Lolly Bohannon and John Freiling. Karen Cox. And Michelle Nadeau. Not present with us today are Nikki Garcia and Reese Taylor. Yes. You are joining into a beloved, human, trying and sometimes failing and trying again community. A church that seeks to use love, wonder, and connection to transform ourselves and the world. A community of covenant of being together in love and service. We welcome you. Congregation, say it with me now. Welcome.
All right.
I am Lolly Bohannon, and I'd like you to refer to me as Lolly and not use third-person pronouns. I've attended a number of UU churches in the past, including first UU when it was in the Fan, and later when it was in the new building on Blanton. I had to laugh when I wrote that, if you know when new was. I'm not new either, though. I'm a retired Fairfax County middle school math teacher, and this winter, back to you. This winter, my partner, John Filey, and I moved from St. Simon's Island, Georgia, into an independent living apartment at Manor House on North Gayton. We had sometimes visited this church when our children moved to the area over 20 years ago. So some of you look familiar, not many, but a few of you look familiar from those early days. And we look forward to living here now and participating with you in UUCC activities, social justice, lunch bunch, and any other way where we might share our talent and time. Thanks for welcoming us.
Hi, I'm Michelle Nadeau. I'd written something and then I didn't bring it. So, but like I know who I am and what my story is, so I can riff. So I grew up UU in Massachusetts. Yeah, my home church had the little pews with the doors. Very cute old Unitarian Universalist church. And I've moved a lot since then, but I always try and find the local congregation and get involved. And so my fiance is in the audience today. Thank you for coming. That's Kurt. Sorry, I didn't say his name. So we moved to the area last year up from Florida. And so I'm very excited to get involved here. And you all have been so welcoming. I really appreciate the size of this church, that everyone has really done such a great job of being welcoming, and I feel like I'm just fitting right in, so thank you.
And Karen asked me to read hers. This is Karen. Karen was born and raised in Virginia. It's where she met her husband, married, and had 2 children before they moved to Marietta, Georgia in 1995. After retiring, they moved back to Virginia in 2021 because most of their family resides here. She enjoys reading, working in the yard, cooking for family and friends, and her husband often says, "I'd rather read about things instead of actually doing them." She hopes to learn to embroider, practice yoga, and play piano. There's a long story. Is it okay if I shorten it a smidge? Okay, great. So her parents were part of the United Methodist Church. After that, she found a place in Unitarian Universalism and joined the Emerson congregation in Marietta, Georgia, where she met Lolly. She's active in the social justice, served on the board, a member of nominating, all the list of things, how you participate in a congregation. After many years with UU, she decided to explore the Christian part of her faith and joined the United Church of Christ Church instead. And she discovered that she loved it there and she fit. But when she moved back to Virginia, the United Church of Christ Church here wasn't quite the right fit. So she joined the Friends meeting. And then that wasn't quite the home either. And then she found her way back to us. Welcome home, absolutely. So she felt welcomed, accepted, and free to continue her spirituality, however that may lead. So she's come full circle, Richmond, Unitarian Universalism, and back here with Lolly and John to be members of our congregation. Welcome. Thank you all so much. Let's say welcome one more time and a big round of applause for everybody.
Howdy, y'all. My name is Adina Danuf. I use she or they pronouns, and I am your Director of Lifespan Religious Exploration. And I'm here to tell you a little bit about what's going on this table. Some of you might know, but it's important to share our history together. And this is adapted from a story that Janine K. Groschmeyer wrote. And the story goes that in 1923, in the city of Prague, in a place that was at the time called Czechoslovakia, didn't have my coffee, there was a church. It was a simple building with no ornate things like bells or stained glass windows, no organ or piano, and even no candles or chalices. The church had 4 walls and a ceiling and a floor and a door and a few windows. It had some chairs, but that was all, plain and simple. Except the church also had people who came to it every Sunday. It had a minister, and his name was Norbert Chapek. He had been the minister of that plain and simple church for 2 years. There's a whole story. He actually had just come back from America to Czechoslovakia, and it's pretty cool. But every Sunday, the minister went to church, and he spoke to the people while they listened, sitting quietly and still in those chairs. And when he was done speaking, people talked a little bit among themselves, and then they went home. That was all. No music, no candles, no food, not even coffee or snacks or bake sales. So in the springtime of 1923, Norbert Chapek got an idea. He asked all of the people in the church to bring a flower or a budding branch or even a twig. Each person was to bring one. Now the people said, "What kind?" they asked. What color? And some people said, What size? You choose, he said. Each of you choose what you like. And so on the next Sunday, which was the first day of summer, the people came with flowers. Now I have a question for you. What size? What size flower did you bring today? Small? Medium? I heard a tree? I don't, okay. What kind? What kind of flowers did we bring today? Daisies, azaleas, dogwoods, I don't know flowers. Irises, I knew that one. Hydrangea, yeah, beautiful. That's the kind you brought, right? And another question for you. What color flower did you bring today? Pink, purple, yellow, green. If you didn't bring one, you can pretend there are plenty. Okay, so there were lilies and roses and daisies and pink and purple and orange and gold, big and little, all of those and everything in between. And they filled the vases, and the church wasn't so plain and simple anymore. Now, Minister Chapek spoke to the people while they listened, sitting quiet in those wooden chairs. These flowers are like ourselves, he said. Different colors, different shapes, different sizes, each needing different kinds of care, but each beautiful, each important and special in their own way. And when he was done speaking, the people talked a little bit more amongst themselves, and then they each chose a different flower from the vases before they went home. Not the one they brought, but a different one to take home. And that was it. It was beautiful, plain, and simple. Now, does anyone happen to know the name of the ritual of bringing flowers together and taking one home? Flower communion, woohoo! Guess what day it is? It's Flower Communion Day. And each year, in honor of spring and our community, we celebrate this ritual again and again across UU churches across the world. And it's going to happen later in our service, and we still use it to remind us that we are each unique and we are connected through love and community. Because you are a part of this church community. You will each get to take a flower today, and for children and youth, I have some downstairs for us to take. Each of these flowers may not last long, but the hope is that sometime when you need it, you think back to this moment, and these flowers, and all the flowers in the world should remind you that you're a part of this community. You are unique, and you are loved. Thank you.
On the fourth Sunday of every month, we share the plate with organizations that we believe in. This month, the money will go to Hanover Safe Place. Their mission is to prevent sexual and domestic violence, provide services to those affected, and create community awareness for support and resources. Among their services are an empowerment hotline, advocacy, court advocacy, counseling, emergency shelter, hospital accompaniment, prevention, and youth and family services. We have a video from Shernell Lewis from the Hanover Safe Place.
Hello everyone, my name is Charnel Lewis and I am the Director of Community Engagement here at Hanover Safe Place. Before we get started, I definitely want to give my thanks and gratitude to you all for thinking of us to be the recipient of the plate collection today. We are so sorry that we're not able to make it in person, and hopefully that this video can suffice. So thank you so much. So a little bit about Hanover Safe Place. We are a local nonprofit agency that serve survivors of domestic and sexual violence of Hanover County. We have been in operation since 1994, and our mission is to prevent sexual and domestic violence, to provide services to those affected, and to create community awareness and resources. So the services that we provide are all free and confidential, and they basically are designed to provide wraparound support for individuals and families that are planning to leave an abusive relationship or after they have left. So the services that we offer are as follows. We offer community case management, which helps get clients connected to community resources, identifying goals, and creating safety plans. We also offer counseling services, and this is both for adults and children starting at the age of 4. And this can be either in individual settings or group settings. We also offer court advocacy. So we have a court advocate that sits at the courthouse, and essentially if we have anybody that comes in that needs assistance with filing a protection order or need court accompaniment due to their abusive relationships, then we can provide that support. We are not attorneys, so we cannot provide legal advice. However, we can get them connected to legal resources. We also offer hospital complement for anybody have sustained injuries from an abuse or an attack. We also offer youth and family services. So essentially our youth and family advocate just provide services to the parents, whether that means getting them connected to parenting resources, helping out with parenting skills, assisting parents in finding summer camp, anything regarding their child that they need, and also help with our holiday program and our back to school program. We also offer education and prevention workshops. That's essentially what my program does. So we go out to the community and we share awareness about who we are and provide workshops on the issues that we serve. And lastly, we have a 24/7 hotline, which is 804-752-2728. And on this number, anybody can call at any point in time just to talk about what they may have going on for emotional support, and also just get connected to resources. And I want to end this video just sharing a little bit why the work that we do is important, and just make it simple enough Our work is important because we assist families and individuals to safety. We help with secondary prevention to getting to helping us in helping our community in domestic and sexual violence. So the work we do, it can be very challenging, but very rewarding at the same time, knowing that we're saving one family at a time. So once again, we want to thank you so much for thinking of us. And if anybody have any questions or would like more about what we do, please feel free to email me at community@hanoversafeplace.com or to give me a call at the office. And that number is 804-752-2728. Thank you.
May we give in love and in hope. Thank you for your offering and all the ways you give to our life and ministry with your time, talent, trust, and treasure.
That's a fun sound. Love it. Please join me now in the time of meditation and prayer. Find a comfortable place for your body, noticing your breathing, finding your center. These words are Finding Our Dreams by Soto in Spilling the Light. We haven't found enough dreams. We haven't dreamed enough by Georgia O'Keeffe. The world makes many demands on our time, your skin, your heart, until you're left gasping and wondering if you will ever do enough, have enough, be enough. Stop your counting, measuring, and checking. You are enough. So much more than enough. So much more than enough made from fragments of this galaxy. You do measure up. And to recover from the doubt pressed upon you, the antidote for doubt is dreaming. All the dreams that call to you, lime green and frosting pink dreams. The other soft and tender dreams that run blue to gray. Sky indistinguishable from lulling sea. The dreams that seem impossible, listen, that's their nature. If they had already happened, then they would be realities, solid and smooth, like a round bone home of an unbroken egg. Be brave enough to name your dream, nurture it, and allow the rhythm of your breath to bring your dreams to life. And this time, instead of our general candles of joys and sorrow, we'll have each of you who'd like to have a candle lit raise your hand, and Eric will light that candle for us. And if you need to have your name put in the chat box, Eric will light that candle as well. So please, this time of joys and sorrows, raise your hand. There's one here. Diane, Cindy. Carol. Leslie. Gail. Susan. Kathy. Ross. Bob. I'm sorry, I don't know your name. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jackie. Carrie in the back. Michelle. John. Al. Andrea. Carolyn. Porter. Art. Jean and Alex. Tracy. For all those names that we hold in our hearts unspoken in this time, we light this final candle so we may share the burden together and the joy. And now the choir will do our amazing song. churches in spring and early summer. We heard in our story it was created by Unitarian minister Robert Chalbeck just over 100 years ago, actually. Last year was the 100th anniversary. The tradition was brought to us by his wife Maya when she was visiting a congregation in Massachusetts. When we celebrate flower communion, we're celebrating the simple beauty of the natural world, the extravagant beauty of flowers in all their shapes and forms, and the chaotic beauty of community. The ways that ordinary people come together to make something extraordinary. So before we begin, let's sing together this doxology for the flower communion. If you like to read music, you can read along. The tune, just the tune, not the words, are number 370 in the hardback right now. Words are here. I probably know this tune. So if you're here in person, I invite you to come collect a flower, not one you brought. There are plenty, so don't worry if you didn't bring one. Again, plenty of flowers for everyone to have one. If you prefer not to come to the front, you can ask someone near you to collect a flower for you, or if you're online, you can add the name of your favorite flower or one that you can see out your window or some way that you would like to participate in flower communion. You can even add an image of a flower into the chat box. Not that we'll be able to see it, but you can add it if you'd like. Okay, so now we'll begin flower communion. Rise if you're coming and collect a flower. Let's sing together. Look at all those beautiful flowers. Look at them. They're beautiful. You're beautiful. We make a beautiful bouquet. Joining together, we make a community. We each of us come here with our different hopes and aspirations, but when we come together, we make something bigger than the sum of our parts. We are more than a group of individuals sitting in this room together, where each of us is floating in space and time in our own bubbles. That's not who we are. We come together making something stronger than that. We make a community. And today, we invited 6 more people to join in our community. They're bringing their gifts and talents to share with us, and we welcome them in, offering our care and our joy to share with them. When we bring ourselves, our whole and broken selves, to the altar of community, we are strengthened, both as individuals and as a community. Victoria Safford speaks about the magic of community in her sermon titled, "So Be It, See to It." Magic is a mix of will and intention, courage and hope, imagination which flashes out of nowhere, or nothing we can name, except perhaps in retrospect. And our own magical powers to transform our lives or heal the world or help a friend are always strengthened in community. So if I said this once, I've said it 100 times now, and I've only been here a year, less than a year. We are strengthened in community. Our lives are more manageable because we share our feelings and our responsibilities. It's easy to get lonely in the big world. It's easy, but we find folks here we can share our lives with, we can share things with that reminds us that we are not alone. And communities are strengthened every time someone brings themselves to it, expanding and embracing new ideas while teaching older traditions, keeping them alive and adapting them to the changing world. When we vision a world with more compassion and less violence, that vision is only possible when we work towards it together. Our vision takes on new meaning when we share it with others. Writer, organizer, and self-professed witch Adrienne Marie Brown puts it this way: we hold so many worlds inside us, so many futures. It's our radical responsibility to share these worlds, to plant them in the soil of our society as seeds for the type of justice we want and need. We hold the future inside of us as much as we hold the present and the past. We are all creators of our collective world, our collective universe. As Octavia Butler puts it, all that you touch, you change. All that you change changes you. The only lasting truth is change. God is change. This is from Earthseed, the Book of the Living, which is actually inside the book, The Parable of the Sower. This philosophy mirrors a theology called process theology. This way of looking at the world and what some folks call God or creation or creator, was first described by theologian Alfred North Whitehead after the death of his son. Although the language that Whitehead uses is really complex and very challenging, what it comes down to is largely the same as what Butler writes about in her novels. In simplified language, the creator of the world, the universe, everything, is part of what is created. And in the process of creation, the creator and the creation are both changed. Creation is an ever-evolving process, not something that happened in an ancient past. We are part of creation and part of creating. Everything we are is also part of the Creator. Whew. That's big. The choices we make influence the outcome of creation and are part of the process of creation. So, in other words, we are God together. And if you think of it in the way that Octavia Butler put it, all that you touch, you change. All that you change changes you. The only lasting truth is change. God is change. So these words are part of the theology written into each of the chapter of 2 of Butler's novels. It's written as a foundational text for a religion she calls Earthseed, which is a vision the main character in those novels has for a better future than the apocalypse they're living in 2025. It was written in the 90s. These ideas are a basis of community and eventually a set of communities that have the potential to keep humanity together in times of trauma and of strife. She has a vision and a calling to share that vision with others who coalesce around her into the community that she envisions. The power of hope that she speaks of brings the community to her, to life. And the more people that believe her and share the vision, the more the vision spreads, the more it comes into being. She is the creator and part of the creation. She changes the world through her vision and her leadership, and in the process, she is changed. The creator is part of the creation and changed because of it. Margaret J. Wheatley shares a vision with us too. In this new world, you and I make it up as we go along, not because we lack experience or planning skills, but because that is the nature of reality. Reality changes shape and meaning because of our activity, and it is constantly new. We are required to be there as active participants. It can't happen without us, and nobody can do it for us. Nobody can do community for us. It's our community, and it's our commitment to do what it takes to make it work, do what it takes to lead us into what it could be. We are more than the sum of our parts. We are a community of people who come together with a vision for the future, a future where all who choose to join us are welcome, a future where we influence our neighbors and neighborhoods to love better, to open themselves to the possibilities of a just and fair society where everyone's needs are met. If we want to be part of a beloved community like ours, we need to help build the beloved community of all souls that Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King spoke of so often. Our vision is clear, but our path is not. But right now, all we need to know is that we are both creation and creator, We are the world we are creating, and everything we do changes the world and ourselves. So let's use our vision, use our collective strength to make this world better. So be it. See to it. Amen. Let's sing. Let's sing. I think we're going to sing De Colores. Please join me, rising in body and spirit, to sing De Colores number 305 in the hardback hymnal. If you are looking at the hymnal, we are not doing the verses in the order written. So watch the screen for the verses. For our closing, reach out in whatever way you are comfortable to those around you. May I hold your hand? Thank you. When you go knowing you are the creator of this world. When you go in peace.
Leave this place knowing you are good and knowing that you are loved.
Take your light and your dark and your love from this place and share them with the world. And stay safe until we meet again. Amen. And Terry.
Terry. I think you haven't.
Oh wait, hold on. Quick announcement. Let's use our listening ears.